Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we are going to list all the dramas that I watched in November 2023. So, the first drama on the list is A Good Day to Be a Dog, which tells the story of the female lead, Hanina, whose family is cursed to transform into a dog every time they kiss someone, and the only way to break that curse is to kiss the person that kissed you while you're a dog. And it so happens that the person that kissed her is her fellow colleague, who's the male lead, who's also afraid of dogs. So she has to kiss him in a dog form in order to break that cycle of transforming into a dog. Well, I'm currently watching this drama. I don't know whether or not to drop it, but I think the breaks in the drama airing schedule, it felt like the drama was taking forever to move on, and I feel like the pacing is all over the place. I don't think we got into the central plot line, which is how they're connected in their past life and how they're going to break this curse. And they brought in supporting characters for a single purpose, and I'm talking about Kim Min-seok's role, and they make confusing lighting choices in this drama. I don't know, I don't get why they made those lighting choices, and the filter that they decided to put on this drama is very yellowish and orange, and it doesn't look good on the actors, which is hard because Chaonu is really handsome. So I don't know. I think we're already at episode 8 or something, and they really need to move on with the plot. Second drama on the list is the 2023 Korean romantic comedy fantasy drama Moon in a Day, which tells the story of two people, again, being connected in their past life, and they meet in the present. So our female lead is a firefighter that later becomes the bodyguard of the male lead, who is a top actor. And again, they try to resolve the unresolved issue that they had in their past life. Unfortunately, I dropped the drama. I wanted to really like this drama, but the acting was unfortunately very lacking. I mean, I took some screenshots because I was so shocked of how lacking it was. And can you please tell me what type of reaction or emotion am I supposed to feel from these two facial expressions right here? I have no idea. I think these two actors need a really strong and really good actor that they're working with, because I think they pull from their partner's abilities. I don't know. I really wanted to like this drama, but the pacing was also very confusing, and I just couldn't watch past episode 3. Third drama on the list is the 2023 Chinese contemporary entrepreneurial business drama Rising with the Wind. I'm not sure about the plot, but I think the female lead, was the daughter of is the heiress and the daughter of a really prominent shoe company, but that business went down, and partly because of the male lead, and it's them, battling it out but also falling in love. I've heard good reviews about this drama, but unfortunately, again, I dropped it. For some reason, I just couldn't get into the drama. I've watched 3 episodes, but I just wasn't feeling it. So when I don't feel it in those few episodes, then I tend to usually drop it. Next on the list is the 2023 Chinese romantic comedy Only for Love, which tells the story of a competent financial journalist and a competent second generation rich guy. And they fall in love. I completed this drama. Unfortunately, it was too late for me to drop it because I was halfway through, and to make a complete review about this drama, I really had to watch it all the way through. It was very disappointing. I was anticipating it so much because it's Dylan Wang and Bai Lu starring in this drama, and most of the time, these two don't really disappoint me. But unfortunately, I think the drama just tried too hard, and the conflict between the two leads are so nonsensical. It didn't make sense. So, very disappointed. The 5th drama on the list is the 2023 medical romantic comedy. Also, I believe it's a melodrama. I'm not sure. Chinese drama, Love is Panacea. This drama tells the story of our male lead who's a doctor that falls in love with a female lead who is terminally ill. I think that's the mellow aspect of this drama, and I put it on hold. I watched the first episode and I plan to binge it. Maybe next year I'll be able to binge it. I don't know. It's sometimes so hard to get into Lo Yun-chi's drama because I feel like he is so skinny to the point that I can't get into watching the drama because he is so skinny. I'm like, this person is obviously sickly and I don't know. I just can't get into it for some reason, but I will get onto watching it someday. The 6th drama on the list is the 2023 Korean makjang slice of life romantic comedy Live Your Own Life, which tells the story of a daughter that works really hard to get by and support her family because none of her family members are worth a shit. And she meets this male lead who also has a tragic past, and they meet, they fall in love, they slowly grow, they depend on each other. Yeah, that's basically the whole story. The other components, I'm not that interested, but I'm currently watching this drama, and I'm purely watching it for Yui and Hajun, who are the main leads of this drama. The rest, if you don't want high blood pressure, then please don't watch this drama. I usually don't watch weekend dramas, but I particularly like the male lead, so I'm still watching it. Ooh, the 7th drama on the list is the Korean period historical melodrama My Dearest Part 2, which is a continuation of My Dearest Part 1, which I made a review on, so if you guys want to check that out. This tells the love story between a noble woman and a mysterious noble man during the Qing invasion in Korea. I completed this drama. This was so good. There were some things that I did not like in the last 3 episodes, but overall, really good. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Next drama on the list is the 2023 막장 romantic comedy Korean drama Perfect Marriage Revenge. Well, technically in November I'm still currently watching it, but when filming this video I have completed this drama. It was a fun, cheap, entertaining 막장 drama. It did well within my expectations. The ninth drama on the list is the 2023 Korean medical, psychological, mental health drama, Daily Dose of Sunshine, which tells the story of our female lead who is a nurse who got transferred into the psychiatric ward. This tells the story of her interactions with the patient and her experiences and her journey in experiencing mental health. I completed the drama. I loved it. Loved the chemistry between Park Bo-young and Yeon Woo-jin. I'm a fan of Yeon Woo-jin, so I have a bias towards him. And they tried to do a love triangle with the second male lead, but I was rooting for Park Bo-young and Yeon Woo-jin. It depicted different mental illness in a detailed manner, not just in the acting, but they visually represented it so well. I've personally never gone through mental illness, at least to the one that will affect my life in a different way. But this one really made me understand what these people might go through, and the acting of the actors that play the mentally ill patients is really good, especially the one that was living in a different reality. Oh, he's so good. Number 10 on the list is the 2023 Korean time travel romantic comedy Twinkling Watermelon, which tells the story of Eun-gyeol, who's our male lead, that time travels to the past after having a big argument with his father, where he meets the high school version of his father and he tries to fix things that might be better for his dad that could affect the future, and tries to make sure his parents end up together in the future. I completed the drama. I really, really loved this drama despite its flaws and logical loopholes. The chemistry between Ichan and Chonga really raised the score. Without the chemistry between these two, I wouldn't have liked it that much, but these two really made me really feel warm inside, but also cry because of the possibility that they might not be together. But of course they were. This is Dramaland. Props to these two actors that brought these characters to life and made me believe in their chemistry, you know? I saw fireworks in their eyes, and the love story was done so naturally too. Number 11 on the list is the 2023 Korean period romantic comedy, The Matchmakers. This tells the story of our male lead who is the widowed husband of a princess and a widowed female lead who was the wife of a prominent household in the Korean court, who is also living a double life as a matchmaker, and they meet for an important task by the king and they fall in love. So I'm currently watching this drama. It is watchable. I am just waiting for the plot to move on. I mean, it has more than one main plot line. They have to solve the mystery of the death of the princess. They have to wed the three old sisters that haven't been wed, and the two male leads have to fall in love. These three plot lines I don't know if it's well balanced, but I'm enjoying it so far. Number 12 on the list is the 2023 Chinese period romantic comedy, Wonderland of Love. The male lead and the female lead are rivals. They belong to enemy camps, and although they fall in love, they do stand on the opposite side of the battle. So sometimes they collaborate, sometimes they don't. And unfortunately, I dropped this drama even though it was Jing Tian leading it, and I do enjoy her presence in dramas. I did watch till episode 20, but didn't really look forward to the next episodes, and I was just bombarded with so many dramas this month that between this and the other dramas, I chose to drop this drama. And definitely I was watching a lot of period costume dramas, and I was unintentionally burned out by this genre. Unless there was something that really hooked me, there was really nothing that I was holding on to. So unfortunately, I had to drop it. Number 13 is the 2023 Chinese slice of life legal drama, Fearless. Tells the story of a female lead that was betrayed by her husband, leaving her with a lot of debt, and she has to figure everything out and sort things out. And she happens to be a lawyer that has been out of practice for a long time. So since she chose to stay at home and support her husband, and this is her going back into the workforce, trying to restart her career, organize her personal life. And our male lead is also a lawyer that comes in once in a while. They stand in opposition sometimes they don't. Unfortunately, I dropped this drama. I'm a fan of the male lead, but I've seen too many of these dramas where the female lead is an older woman that gets her picture perfect life destroyed because of her husband's infidelity, and that ruins her life, and them picking themselves back up. The drama isn't bad, but I've just seen so many of the plot, and it was too extreme for me, especially her in-laws, and it really turned me off. Number 14 and number 15, I rewatched the 2022 Chinese period romance drama Love Like the Galaxy Part 1 and Part 2. I don't know, I think this is my 5th time rewatching this drama. I know there were so many dramas that were dropped, but I don't know, I couldn't hang on to it. I check out until the 10th episode and I drop it. Every time I need something to watch, I go back to dramas like this and still enjoy it. Too long, but it was bearable because of the actors that star in it. I love Wu Lei and Zhao together. They were stiff in some areas in terms of the acting, but it did not pull me out of the drama completely. Their chemistry is amazing together, and it was darker and bloodier than I remembered. For some reason, there's a high possibility that I will rewatch this drama next year. Number 16 on the list is the 2023 Chinese contemporary mystery crime drama Chase the Truth. It tells the story of our male lead, who is a detective that's trying to catch this crime lord, the head of the crime organization that they have been chasing for several years now, and somehow the female lead gets involved and all that. They fall in love, blah blah blah. Unfortunately, I dropped it. I really loved the two leads' chemistry in The Imperial Coroner. I watched till episode 7. I was looking forward to it again since I loved their collaboration in The Imperial Coroner. The action scenes were great, but there were nonsensical things about this drama, like that I couldn't get past, and it really looked cheap, the production quality, and the pacing was all over the place. The actors in it are really good, but unfortunately, the writing, the quality of the script, and the directing, the pacing, and the overall production quality was bad. If one of the areas was done right, then I would probably have continued watching it. But if three are bad, how do you expect the audience to stick through it? I don't know. Number 17 on the list is the 1995 Japanese contemporary romance melodrama Ai shiteiru to itekure, which also translates to Tell Me That You Love Me, which tells the story of a young female lead. She had a success when she was a child actress, but she was unable to carry that success over as an adult, and she's trying to act in plays and all that. One day she meets the male lead, who is a deaf painter, and she falls in love with him, and he falls in love with her too. I completed this drama. I watched it because the Korean version is coming out, and I watched this so I could get a feel of what the story is and also compare the two versions. I am a fan of the Japanese dramas of this era, late 1980s to the mid 2000s, and I'm surprised that I haven't watched it. I watched Long Vacation, Love Shuffle, Pride, what else? Any popular Japanese drama of that time period, romantic dramas that had subtitles, I watched. This reminded me of why I love Japanese dramas so much. It was a typical setup of a bright girl falling in love with a troubled man, but the quality of how they told the story is so high, and the male lead, Tokoyawa Etsushi, might be an old man right now, but man, he is so fine in this drama. So fine that I could see his handsomeness and his charm through the low grainy quality version of the drama that I watched on my computer. And his acting is so good. Oh my god, I could feel every emotion and the things he wanted to say through his eyes. It was that good. I highly, highly, highly recommend this drama. Number 18 is the 2023 Chinese fantasy action supernatural drama I Am Nobody. This tells the story of our male lead, who is, I guess in this drama, they call people with supernatural powers outsiders. And one day he was told by his grandfather to hide his abilities. One day somebody dug up his grandfather's grave, and he gets sucked into the whole conspiracy, the whole conflict within the outsider world. I completed this drama. This was one of the dramas that I put on hold when it aired because I wanted to binge it, but unfortunately there was so much hype around it that I was afraid to watch it. I was scared that it won't meet my expectations because of all the hype, and I finally got into watching it. I needed some variety in the dramas I was watching. It was getting monotonous, and this was so good. The only complaint I have is probably the CGI and the way they unfolded the female lead's past. That could have been done better, but it was so close to perfection. I need a second season with the same cast. I usually don't ask for second seasons because I just want to have an end to a story. But this is one of the rare occasions that I want a second season. It was that good. Number 19 on the list is the 2023 Korean crime, mystery, action, drama, Vigilante. Tells the story of a police academy student that has a tragic past. His mother was killed by someone, and unfortunately, he did not get the punishment that he deserved. He was let go lightly by the law, and he decides to become a vigilante. He only goes after the people that were let off lightly by the law. The justice system did not relieve or console or bring justice to the victim or its family. So that is the plot. I completed this drama. I would have dropped it if I was following its regular airing schedule, but I binged the first 6 episodes and then waited the last 2 episodes to air. It reminded me of the animes that I'm watching, and it's obvious that they're trying for a second season. Like, there were a lot of things that this drama has to fix for it to be good, but the action scenes were good, and Yujite so good. Like, he's one of my favorite actors, and he's so fine in this drama. If you want to see a really good looking ajashi, then number 20 on the list is the 2021 Korean romantic comedy that also has a mental illness theme, Mad for Each Other. It tells the story of a female lead who suffers from mental illness because of an incident that she experienced with her ex-boyfriend, and our male lead, who's a detective that also suffers from mental illness. They are neighbors, and their interactions become more frequent, and they fall in love. I rewatched this drama. I saw a few shorts about it on YouTube, so I rewatched it. I forgot how good this drama was. It was less than an hour long. It wasn't even 40 minutes in each episode. There's only 12 episodes, so it's very short. The romance was so natural, and it presented how two people with mental health problems date and can have positive but also negative effects on each other. Number 21 is the 2023 romantic melodrama, Tell Me That You Love Me. This is the Korean remake or the Korean version of the Japanese drama I mentioned earlier. It has a different vibe. The female lead is older than the one in the Japanese version. So the woman here in her early 30s that decided to change careers from a flight attendant to an aspiring actress. And the male lead is an older, I believe in his 40s, deaf painter. They meet and they fall in love. I am currently watching this drama. Again, it has a different vibe from the Japanese version. It is more of a melodrama and more mature. I would say the only thing that's the same about this drama and the Japanese original is that the male lead is deaf and is a painter, and the female lead is an aspiring actress. Everything else is different. But we'll see how this compares to the Japanese version. Number 22 on the list is the 2023 Chinese period action. I don't think it's quite wuxia. Spy drama, A Journey to Love. Tells the story of a female assassin and a male spy from enemy countries. They meet, they fall in love, they deal with all the politics and the conspiracy and the conflict that's occurring between the two nations. I'm currently watching this drama. It was difficult for me to get in at first with the dubbing. I hate dubbing. And the production quality, it looks cheap. It's so obvious that they're filming inside a set, but the chemistry between the cast is amazing. The pacing is quite decent, and I do get the comedy in this drama. It's shallow, but I have to admit that I laughed out loud. Number 23 on the list is the 2023 Korean slice of life musical drama Castaway Diva. Tells the story of a female lead that survived in a deserted island for 15 years until she was found, and her journey to become a singer. And technically in November I was currently watching it, but as I am filming now, I completed the drama. The drama took a different route. I guess the focus of the drama was different from what I expected it to be. It was a decent watch. It was okay. I think my expectations were too high, but it was a decent watch. Number 24 on the list is the 2023 Japanese legal comedy Uchi no Bengoshi wa Tega Kakaru. Uchi no Bengoshi wa te ga kakaru. I don't know what that means. Let me see the English title. My lawyer is not so easy. Okay. So this tells the story of our male lead who was a longtime manager of a top star that unfortunately was let go. And when he was really down, he was hired as a paralegal to a really eccentric female rookie lawyer. I'm currently watching this drama and I'm enjoying it. And depending on how fast volunteer/fans are of this drama, I will keep watching it. People might feel like the female lead is annoying, but the stories that this drama tackles in each episode matters, and it is a bit lectury and preachy and idealistic, but watchable. Very watchable. And I need a Japanese drama in the list of dramas that I'm watching right now. Number 25 on the list is the Korean fantasy romantic comedy My Demon, which tells the story of heiress of a conglomerate that enters into a contractual marriage with a demon to save herself from danger. I'm currently watching this drama. Enjoyable so far, better than what I expected. I think it's the first time, honestly, that I'm enjoying Song Kang in a drama. And the visual chemistry is on another level. These two leads look so unreal on screen. Jesus, why wasn't I born like that? Man. Anyways, number 26 on the list is the 2023 Korean time travel fantasy romantic comedy, The Story of Park's Marriage Contract, which tells the story of our female lead that is widowed. Her husband dies on their first night of marriage, and she time travels to the present where she meets the modern version of her husband and later the modern versions of the people involved in the past, and their love story and the process and how they resolve the conflict of the past. I'm currently watching this drama. I am looking forward to it. The success of the story will depend on how they will parallel the past and the present timeline and how they will mesh that all together. The acting is pretty good as expected of all the cast. Really, really looking forward to it. December will be a busy month for all drama watchers. And when will I have the time and the energy to watch all these dramas and to make reviews? And I know I promised more reviews that are coming and it's going to be more frequent. I filmed most of it, but editing has always been my weakness. I'm too lazy to do it. Hopefully, I'll get back into editing soon. And if you want to see all my previous lists, you can watch the previous videos that I made, or you can go to my drama list page. I list all the dramas that I'm currently watching and the ones that I have watched in the past, and the link is down in the description below. Anyways, that's the end of the really long video. Bye everybody.